We start the core tension release set with belly massage. And as deep as is comfortable and kind of find that edge of discomfort. And I start off with just big, deep circles. You ever feel like you have to pee or anything, just pause this and go take care of it. We're trying to change that conditioning of holding it until it's a convenient time or an appropriate time or whatever. We're going to make time. Mm. If you feel some nausea, pause and breathe and go back to just broad strokes. This really does get things moving. It relaxes your gut and encourages rest and digest mode so that that peristaltic action that moves your food through your intestines can turn on, releases any tense spots. Just like our shoulders get tense, our gut gets tense too. And we can kind of massage and relax that. Okay. For the intestine pump, we're going to do it from different positions. And each one of these serves a purpose to get things moving and to relax your gut and to tone your gut, just at your own pace. We hold so much tension in our guts. If you notice your back sagging, kind of pick it back up so that you're in a straight line. Of course, if you need to pause and breathe, you can sit up, stop for a moment, relax. Okay, so we're going to switch to a side lying position. So lay on your left side. In a fetal position, so you're curved, and just put your arm wherever it's comfortable and we'll stay put and start pumping. You might feel some cramping from this. Take a few deep breaths, get back to pumping. You're not directly engaging the pelvic floor in this, like you're not tensing up your butthole basically, like you're trying to stop a fart or something. It might engage and tense on its own, but let's just try to stay focused on the abs. So now, stretching out straight. Going to bring a leg up. So we've got 90 degrees here. Both feet are flexed. We're going to do ankle rotations all the way, big range of movement. You just want to do this till you get tired, not till it's like burning and you're in agony. And switch the other way. So nothing's moving except for the ankle. It's hard to keep the calf still. Okay, shake it out. Switch to the other side. Again, just do it until it feels tired. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is not tired at all and 10 is like, oh, I can't do another single one. You want to hit about 7. You just want to feel like you've worked it, but you could keep going. But we're not gonna. All right, the other way. You might feel you walk a little funny after this. All right, shake them out. So, toe tapping. This exercise is about neurological stimulation. It's also activating a bunch of muscles like adductors in our legs and lower core. And it's going to help us with the tension release that comes at the end of this set. So with your legs together, your feet together, you want to try to touch like the edges of your feet to the ground, and then the big toes tap when you come back to the middle. And take this one up. Do it as quick as you can. You can stop and take a break when you feel the need to. Try not to think about it too much. I find it doesn't help. If you have to stop and breathe for a second, start doing it again. And it might not touch every single time to the floor or to each other. It's okay. The overall idea is to keep it going through that range of motion and to coordinate them together. All right. Whew. That's not bad. And then the next thing is squats. Again, you can use a chair or freestanding. And if you have issues in your knees, don't go beyond a 90-degree bend. But if you're able to, you can go lower. And we're just going to go for about 45 seconds. Just to wear out those quads and some little muscles around the thighs and knee, your core. Engaging your core as you go down. Remember to smile. Okay. And that's good. Now, this one's a little misunderstood. And if you think too much about it, it makes it harder. The action is all in the shoulders. That's the voluntary action. As you start twisting your shoulders back and forth faster and faster. And what's going to happen is the lower half of your body is going to do counter movements to balance it out. But you don't have to think about that. That's going to happen automatically. Keep your legs locked straight and twist those shoulders. It's a short, fast movement. And it makes your breathing, you can kind of hear your lungs pumping in and out with little short breaths. And you can rest a second. Bathroom break. Okay. Oh, we get to lay down. So you can bend your knees, bring up your feet together as close as you can to your butt. And we're going to do a bridge here as best we can. At least engage the muscles as if you're lifting your hips off the floor. Whether you can or not is okay. Just engage them. If you're able to, lift your hips as high as you can while keeping your feet flat together. Bottoms of the feet are flat together. And your knees are open as much as they can be. You'll really feel this in the glutes back here. And we'll just hold this again until that point of 7 where my glutes are getting tired. Some of the other little muscles around the backs of your legs Maybe the sides of your legs. Bottoms of the feet are together. Okay. And slowly lower down and keep your feet like that. Feet are together. Scooch them up again, close to your butt. And what you want to do to invite the neurogenic tremors is you want to engage your adductors, like you're pulling your knees together, but you're only going to make a subtle movement, like just an inch or two towards each other. And you're going to sort of ride this edge of when your legs get used to being like that, you squeeze them one more inch together. And we'll just keep going. And then at some point, it might take 10 or 15 minutes, or maybe it won't happen today. It might happen on another day. You may have to practice to allow this. It's like a door that you open. And once your body knows that the door is open, it will allow these somatic release movements. And keep engaging those knees together. That's really the only thing you need to focus on is keeping these muscles engaged here. And you can move them an inch closer together. It's like you're holding a giant beach ball between your knees. Deep breaths. Upper part of your body relaxed as much as possible. Smile a little. Check on that space between your knees. Make sure that those muscles are still engaged. I'm going to go ahead and scoot mine about another inch together. So you'll notice my body making some fidgety motions. That's some of the somatic release. Sometimes it'll be the legs shaking. For me, it shows up as sort of like a miniature sneeze. I'm just gonna squeeze my knees together just another little half inch, just staying on that edge where it's engaged. And if you feel the shaking come, the tremors start, just sort of stay in that spot for a while and let them keep coming. And then if they slow down or you want to engage that more, put a little extra squeeze in there, move up another inch. If your knees have gotten really close together, you can start opening and coming back down same way, just small movements, an inch at a time. No more than like an inch a minute. Mhm. There's one. I've seen some people, their arms get into it and everything. You never know what's going to start shaking. I will say if your head starts coming up off the floor, make sure you've got a pillow or roll up a blanket or something to put behind your head so you don't bang the back of your head on the ground. Done that. Okay. I'm feeling some minor tremors that are like really kind of in the backs of my legs near the pelvis, just this little tiny quivery thing. And you're in total control of this. If you ever want to stop, just straighten your legs out, take a few deep breaths, get up and walk around if it gets too intense for you. But I invite you to ride that edge of discomfort and let this stuff out as much as you're able. Check in with your feet, make sure the bottoms of your feet are touching flat to each other still. I'm going to start opening my knees and moving the other direction. I'm going to come down an inch. You'll just feel whenever the action stops, it's a good time to check your engagement on those muscles in your legs. Make a little move and see if something stirs again. Right away when I opened up, I felt a different kind of stirring now. It's on the front of my abs, real low. I also find that if you take a big deep belly breath, on the exhale is when I feel some spasms come. It's like it follows that relaxation response of a good exhale. Let's see. And again, you can stop anytime. You can go longer if you're feeling it. There's not much reason to go much longer because your body does need an integration period. You can't even do these exercises every day. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week that's what Dr. Briselli recommends, to give your body a chance to integrate and adapt to the new you. You're different after you release all of this. Lighter, you might move different. Less tension in your body, softer body. Open up another inch. If you're not getting any tremors, that's okay. Very normal for the first couple of sessions. You may have nothing or just feel a little tingly. Part of this is allowing it. You have to feel safe enough to allow it out. We're holding this in all the time. We hold this energy in because it's not convenient or acceptable or functional to, be all shaking all the time. But when we find a safe spot and really allow our body and tell it it's safe to let these out, that's when it comes. So it can take some practice. So be gentle with yourself and keep practicing, and they'll come. This is natural. This happens. It's not just human. All mammals do it. Sometimes your diaphragm will quiver or like hold and exhale for a really long period of time. And if that gets scary, just know that, your body will relax and force yourself to inhale. It won't let you die or anything. That's a place where we hold a lot of tension. And so that's a really good release. Checking in with the legs, opening mine a little bit more, but you can even start closing them again. Doesn't matter. It's your body. Follow it, listen to it. After this is a really great time to do a meditation. Any kind of meditation. But I especially like elemental meditations, Qigong style meditations, something where you're moving energy. It works really well with this somatic work. You can invite in whatever element you need to balance yourself out: earth, air, fire, water. Sometimes engaging your pelvic floor, just pumping it a couple of times, squeezing those muscles a couple of times, can stimulate something also. Okay. You can keep going if you like. I'm going to stretch. Oh, and take a couple of deep breaths. And I invite you to follow this with a meditation, but certainly a bathroom break and a drink of water is in order.